All right, y'all. You already know what time it is. It is your boy Moody Starr, back again with another video. First of all, how you guys doing today? Hopefully, you guys in the right time vibration, getting to the bag and staying consistent. I'm gonna talk to you like it's a FaceTime. I'm gonna talk to you like it's a casual conversation. And I want to let you guys know, bro. Even though I haven't been posting like that, I haven't still put in this work, bro. This is the most work I've actually put in since I've been back here at home. Um, Hitting the gym again, feeding my mind, going out to different places. And I got a random question for y'all. This has to do with, of course, semen retention, having the glow, and then experiencing the female attraction. This might be a pet peeve of mine. But have y'all ever went out, right? Mind you, well, this is a question for both people. Yeah, let's see. Because I ain't gonna lie, some women are very brave and they don't care. But have you guys ever went out to a place to go get something to eat, right? You just say, you know what? Today, I'm going to go to this restaurant and I'm actually going to eat out today, or I'm going to, whatever restaurant. I'm going to go to the beach and I'm just going to sit out, go to this restaurant and eat, right? The server. Have y'all ever experienced a server who was a little bit kind of like not a lot, but kind of like, it was just noticeable, like with her adjectives, like how she would describe you. Now, I know a lot of servers, and I guess, it's kind of like somebody, and this might be a terrible analogy, but it's almost like kind of going to the strip club, and then of course you have the girls and whatnot. When the girls come up to you, they're extra sweet. They're like, very, touchy feely and hey sweetie, how you doing, right? They're supposed to do that. They're doing their job. I get it in that arena. But when you're at a restaurant, I believe a female server she shouldn't be so, hey baby, what can I get for you now? All right, sweetheart. All right, baby. Okay, baby. This is a good meal. You should try this out, baby. So I guess my question to y'all is like, have y'all ever experienced going out and dealing with the server who low key is, I don't know if she's like trying to flirt or she just feels the magnetism, she feels the glow, because every single time, and forgive me if y'all hear something in the background, that's Savage wanting to drink some water. But like every single time I tend to go out and a female server, or like sometimes the cashier or whatever, you feel me, a female who works at the job, they always have these adjectives they love to describe. They love to call you baby, they love to call you sweetheart. Now again, I was a little bit kind of turned off a little bit because she was a little bit older and I really wasn't attracted to her. So I guess I can understand how women feel, when they go out and different guys are trying to hit on them and stuff. So, but I don't know. What I do know, and I understand that, I guess it's kind of like a universal language, bro. Women can kind of tell when you have that masculinity within you, bro. They could tell when you are like a unique individual. You feel me? You're not moving like other guys are moving. So like the other day, that's what I did. I went out. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go out to eat. I worked out like throughout most of the day, and I was like, you know what? Let me treat myself, right? So I go out, and then I get taken care of by this one lady, and every 2 seconds she's like, yeah babe, what can I get you now, babe? Babe, do you want this? Babe, do you want this? Now again, maybe that's just how she does her job, and that's how she gets her tips, but I wouldn't even attracted at all. You know what I'm saying? However though, it was kind of like a it's kind of like, here's how I feel, because I used to be a server too, so I understand how it is to be a server. Me personally, I don't use no adjectives, but if I am attracted to like a woman that I'm taking care of or whatnot, I keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? But even when I was a server and I was on retention, it was still the same thing. I would take their order, be like, "Oh, excuse me, babe, can you get me some Sprite? Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh my gosh." Now, usually when they hit me with them adjectives or whatnot, I know I'm gonna get a good tip. Most of the time, sometimes they just be blowing smoke up my ass and shit. But most of the time though, it's kind of like a when you glow, when you have the magnetism, and then when you kind of like work on just when you kind of just work on yourself every single day, you kind of understand that like you will experience some type of universal language. Just because you have the magnetism, just because you've been retaining your seed, it's just kind of that simple. I don't know if it's magic or what. It seems like it's magic, but um, that's kind of like one of the things that happen when you are on the semen retention journey. It's just even while I was there, right? There's another individual that was working there too. Now she was more of my speed. She definitely was more of my speed, but it was kind of like because of how I carry myself, they kind of treated me a certain way. They almost treated me damn near like royalty. You feel me? Now, mind you, again, when you go out to places, I mean, when you go out to restaurants and stuff, servers are low key supposed to make you feel like that. Some servers don't give a fuck. Trust and believe. I work with some who used to just treat their customers like shit completely. You know what I'm saying? And talk shit behind their back, or talk shit as soon as they get around the corner or whatnot, right? But yeah, it was just kind of like everybody talks to me and treats me a certain way when I'm in a place of business. I'll give you another example of how like people are actually. It's like I notice the glow, but other people notice the glow, but they don't know what they're noticing when they notice the glow, right? If I go to the gym that I go to, it's a place where it's predominantly foreign people that go there. It's not a lot of us brothers that you see there, and sometimes I see like an older white guy who may look at me and they probably might look at me and be like, either two things, either one, and I'm sorry, I just gotta say this, and I don't want to make this about race. But you know, if you are a brother and you are retaining your energy, bro, like it. Let's be honest. It seems as though people really notice you and they really try to like look into your soul or some shit, right? But really they're just looking at your aura. They're kind of like seeing the glow. But like, if you're a brother and you're retaining your energy and you go in a room full of white people or people who, you know what I'm saying, who are different from you stand out. And people sometimes, like the older white men, they'll look at you in two ways. Either one, what the hell you're doing here? Well, actually, three ways. Number one, what the hell you're doing here? Like, should I grab my bag and keep it close to me or some shit? Because you can tell when somebody looks at you like that. Let's just be honest. We can't ignore that. If you're a brother, then you know. You feel me? It's just the sad truth of reality. They look at you that way. They look at you as you are some type of famous athlete or something like that, or you have a lot of money and stuff because of the way how you dress and the way that you are, the fact that you're amongst us, you must be some person of importance. It's either that or um how else they look at me, bro. Or they will embrace me. They'll be like, "How you doing? How you doing, boss? XYZ." And overall, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I kind of embrace all of like the reactions that I might get because I realize that how how different I am from the crowd, and that's just the truth. And I keep telling y'all, like when you practice retention, you are going to access your life force energy. Your life force energy is your own unique energy. This is your own unique energy that you bring to this world, right? Your own unit, your energy signature, I should say. So because you are so different from everybody else, you're gonna surprise a lot of people. Some people may not even can tell because their vibrations or frequency might be too low, so they're just gonna assume like you're another black guy who's whatever, or they're gonna understand like, oh shoot, put his race to the side. I can actually see his life force energy, like the magnetism, his soul. You feel me? Now again, the average person can't tell when they're seeing somebody with the glow. But like if you're retaining your energy and you probably might see a beautiful woman, or sometimes you might even see a guy who's super in shape or whatnot, you can also tell that they're taking care of themselves, that they probably are exercising some type of discipline within their life. You know what I'm saying? See, this is why. you know, after a while, bro, it's gonna be a trial and error, bro. And like at first, trying to get 5 days in a row or try to just kind of get your mindset in the set of like, oh, I'm not punishing myself by retaining my energy. I'm actually improving myself by retaining my energy. You'll get to that point where like it'll just become like second nature. In the beginning though, it feels as though you're kind of punishing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it at first. Like, man, if I relapse, then I gotta run 10 suicides and I gotta do 20 push-ups or whatever, right? I used to be so hard on myself, but then I realized that it's not so much a punishment, but it's more so uh, exercising the discipline to have the control. Once you have the control over your own life force energy, your own personal ups and downs or whatnot, or your own personal like habits or whatnot, you'll get a better grasp of the of I'd say the matrix and the world and how everything works. Now, when you get into this stage, let's say you might be somebody who might be retaining the energy, you probably don't have a girlfriend yet or anything like that. That's cool. That's perfect. What you're actually doing is you're setting yourself up for the stage of success, right? You need to be seeking a lot of knowledge and you need to apply this knowledge. You need to be understanding how to learn different ways to, create cash flow, how to talk and how to talk and communicate to people, bro. That's like the biggest thing. Like if you really think about it, bro, this is why when you retain your energy, when you glow, you don't only glow just through your body. You glow through the words that you speak as well, too. Life or death is in the power of the tongue, and whoever eats of like whatever you're speaking on, that's what you're going to experience. So, in other words, I'm paraphrasing with that, right? But in other words, how you speak and how you communicate directly affects your quality of life. So if you talk down to yourself, or if you're talking about, oh, I'm about to go here, or go there, and it's not really stuff that's like really conducive to the soul, but it's conducive to the flesh, that's the lifestyle you're gonna be living. You're gonna be living a lifestyle of how you speak and how you talk. So when you can practice retention, first of all, you're slow to. This is me. I don't know. Some people are more faster to speak. Me, I'm more slow to speak when I'm in this energy because I understand the power of how my words can affect somebody, how it can affect somebody's day. So what I do is while I'm on retention and stuff, I really think about what I'm about to say before I say it. And then also my mind just seems so much more clearer because I am legitimately not even thinking about sex. I'm not thinking about trying to find the next, you know, the next feeling, or even if it's not sex, if it's just like something where it's just like, oh man, internet, whatever. When you completely remove that from your mind, you're gonna realize how much stuff in the world that you know and how much stuff you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to the point where it's just like, oh shit, damn. Like I'm sitting here, the Matrix has me worrying about living this type of lifestyle, living that type of lifestyle, getting this chick, and worrying about this football game and basketball game. But really, there's so many ways to be successful in life. Like even right now, I'm kind of on the path of like learning how to not only manage money but just create cash flow, create assets. Like that's what we really need to be focusing on. Like to be totally honest, that's what we need to be to learn in school, right? So with that being said, bro, this is all of what I'm experiencing, and mind you, I'm not even going out as much yet. I was talking to my friend slash mentor, and he was saying like, bro, and because I was telling him, I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, this is the most money I ever made in my life, as far as just like me creating the different ways of just having cash flow. Now, mind you, YouTube stopped paying me. Tell me how like I'm still thriving. You feel me? Shout out to MGT. You know what I'm saying? OGs, the people who been here since day one and have donated to the channel, bro. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. You know, and on top of that, it's crazy that like I have been working so hard because now I realize that since I've been practicing retention for so long, um, Of course, I have my ups and downs and whatnot. You feel me? But I pretty much have like a general concept of how to get out of like, you know, a week where it's like, okay, I relapsed maybe twice in a week, and how do I get back on a good streak? Like, I literally got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I literally got tired of being ashamed of myself after, like, post after said action, and I was just like, nah, I can't do it. Like, it's almost like I lost, quote unquote, my libido, or my desire to want to do that, to want to feel a feeling so much that it was just like, I'm not even about to do that, because half the time, if it's if it's quick fun, or if it's watching stuff on the internet, you are kind of playing. You're essentially playing with your kundalini energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's only halfway being accessed. Like when people talk about, oh, they about to come or whatnot, right? That's almost like you're halfway experiencing your kundalini energy. Like you're actually supposed to be aligned with the right frequency with the right woman, um, and she don't necessarily have to be perfect, but she can't have too much spiritual baggage. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual baggage, emotional baggage. She will make love to you like it's the end of the world, and right after, some women, they have things that happen within their mental, and they get triggered, and they'll leave you high and dry type shit. Like I've had that before. I mean, and I wonder. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, do I suck in bed or some shit like that? Like, what the fuck is going on, right? And I actually had a female tell me one time. She was like, nah, bro. Like, you're just triggering. It's just too good. So I got to pay for that, and that's crazy because like I will like put my quote unquote all into it, or it may seem like that at the time, and then she's benefiting off of my life force energy, and while that's happening, I'm opening up a portal to myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm opening up different feelings and stuff. So as soon as she bounces and leaves, now here I am. I feel some type of way. Now I gotta find like 10 bitches to get over her. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through that so many times. So it's like at this point, I'm saving up my libido for a situation, of course, for a female that does not only meet the requirements, but like again, the just the frequency, and not wanting to waste time. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they're out there. There's plenty of women out there, bro. But me, I'm taking it one step at a time as far as like building my foundation, building my kingdom. Um, and yeah, just being patient. Just being patient, bro. Like, bro, I got to think about this. I'm not. I'm 30. I'm soon to be 35. I don't want to put no time limit on it, but next year, sometime next year in the middle of the year, I'm gonna be 35, right? Some of y'all 16, 17, I'll be seeing y'all in the comment section, and shout out to y'all, bro. Young minded people tapping into this conversation is dope as hell. But like some of y'all 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23. Half of your life, you probably were struggling. Half of your life, you probably never experienced female attraction like that. Or maybe for 2 years of your life, you experienced like, God damn, like, how do I deal with this, right? Bro, we're young. If you're still 35 and under, you're young, bro. You talk about people who are 60, 50 years old, or 65 years old, 70 years old. People who are 60, 75 years old, stuff like that age range, they've been through droughts. They've been through times where they didn't have female attraction. They've been through times where they had 10 different baby mamas. They've been through times where they had to be a lone wolf. And then they've been through times where now they have to deal with the family and everything. Yo, life is literally just beginning. We still have to live with the sense of urgency though, because if we don't do nothing now to build our foundation, instead of just worried about how many followers we can get, and just shit that's irrelevant, when we get to age 50, 65, 70, it's going to be crazy, because who the hell is going to take care of us? We have to be able to take care of ourselves. It would help if you had like a family, but sometimes, again, some people come here to the face of this planet and they feel as though that's not their purpose. Well, really, that's what we're supposed to be doing, bro. Be fruitful, multiply, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and just enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? And then also be of service to people. Like, The biggest thing, the best thing that I think that we can do as individuals, as souls, is not only, of course, yeah, we have to put ourselves first, but if you can be of service to people, bro, like that's gonna bring you value. You will also bring people. You'll also bring people value in the sense that, like, well, if you can bring them value, how the universe works, you get paid for that. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are super lazy and they don't think like they could. They just think for themselves. If you think only for yourself, then you're not gonna make it in life, bro. You're not gonna make it that far. Yeah, you could probably work a 9 to 5 job and be okay. But what I'm learning is like you have to have some type of service or some type of thing that you could give back to this world. And shit, sometimes you might get monetized, or you might get paid for that, or you might get paid in other ways. You might get paid spiritual currency as well. Like all of this has to do with retaining your energy. Like you can't understand none of what I'm saying, really, truly, unless you have that unlimited energy within you that you're using day after day. Once you completely change your mind, you change your paradigm. You feel me? You don't have to live in this mindset of like, man, ain't no chicks fuck with me. No, you choose not to fuck with nobody because you are bettering yourself. You're bettering your situation. It's to the point where you better yourself and better your situation when you meet a female and she quote unquote is about them games or whatnot. If she leaves all of a sudden, or if you say, you know what, you're not about that life with her and you move on or whatnot, guess what? You still have something to go back to. Humans feel most fulfilled when they can create, when they can connect, and when they can relate. It's okay to be a lone wolf right now, but at some point in time, you have to go amongst people. A lot of this, in order to be successful, you have to be amongst the people. Who think about it? Do you think Jesus would be successful if he wasn't amongst the people? If he wasn't telling everybody like, "Yo, by the way, I'm Jesus Christ, my nigga." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to do some ritual shit. I can walk on water, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want to drink? Fuck it. I got some water. I could. Jesus wouldn't exist or do or we wouldn't know about Jesus if Jesus wasn't amongst men. If he didn't come, if he didn't go into the church, if he didn't go where like allegedly where some of the strippers was and shit, because I heard that nigga was everywhere. He was in the clubs, strip club. He was doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. How's the world supposed to know who Jesus Christ is if he don't ever reveal himself? So I'm not trying to say that I'm Jesus Christ or you're Jesus Christ. I'm just saying like how you expect to really, you know, enjoy life if you're always constantly just hiding from the world or saying like, you know what, man, this is my man cave and I'm in my era of just like it's just me. That's cool. That's cool, but at some point in time, you got to be plotting to get out into the battlefield because the real battlefield is amongst people. It's not even like really fighting or anything. It's amongst people, amongst energies, amongst vibrations, amongst emotions. People have different problems and stuff. You are a mechanic. You could be a mechanic if you want to. And guess what? You can help somebody because you know this, because you know you studied it. You know what I'm saying? You have enough life force energy to wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna study and I'm gonna become a mechanic or I'm gonna become an HVAC technician or I'm gonna become a lawyer or I'm gonna become a doctor or I'm gonna become um, a doctor that's not even like a natural doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them holistic doctors, I should say, right? So there's so many things that we can do. What really kind of holds us back, honestly, is the amount of time that we think about our fuck ups. The amount of time we think about, like, damn, bro, what am I gonna do today? When, like, literally 2 hours, 3 hours ago, you could have went outside and walked around the block twice already. Get some sun. You know what I'm saying? Get some oxygen going within the body. Get some blood flow going within the body. See, these are the many benefits of practicing retention. Like you really feel like it's again once you get past the oh man it's a test and damn I'm getting what's the word? When people get tempted and stuff like that, you might be going through a temptation at one point in time. After a while, you're gonna be thinking like, man, that problem is so minuscule, bro, and it means nothing to me. So you'd be surprised, bro. But like outside of that, dog, continue the journey, stay focused, be of service to somebody if you can. I'm telling you, you're gonna be really rich if you can do that. Um, and as you see, I'm in the beginning stages. Even though YouTube is not paying me, again, like if you want to donate, I appreciate it. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Um, I'm building my website. I'm building assets. I'm creating a way because what I want to do eventually, and shout out to the MGTOGs, if you do music, um, if you do any type of artistry, if you do any type of like whatever you can do with your creative energy, bro. Like I want to work with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to create jobs. You know what I'm saying? I want to create opportunities. You feel me? And I know it's gonna take some time, and of course, I need to connect. And maybe, I should go live more, and I think I will do that. But that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to connect and just give back, and then just be of service, bro. And just put people on. That's one of like the main purposes that we supposed to be doing here on this planet, bro. Like you see different cultures doing it like it ain't nothing. You feel me? But when it comes to our culture, we're very super independent. We can do this on our own. Oh, N word, blah blah blah. I'm about my life, and he's a hater. Like, come on, bro. Who created that mental prison, bro? And why is it so embraced? That's what I'm talking about, bro. When you look at the Matrix, the whole part, like I'm talking about the good and the bad and everything, it's not even their fault. It's our fault. We choose to participate. We choose to say, you know what, bro, I'm going to do this because I feel like doing it. I feel like it's right for me. And you may can live that way and maybe enjoy life for a little bit, but again, if you're not constantly feeding your soul, if you're not, and then a lot of things too. This is one last thing I want to say. We value the short term over the long term so much. If we know we can get a feeling by Friday or not, we can say the hell with this retention journey. We'll start next month, or we'll start 2 months from now because I know my dog is coming out of town. And then every time when we link up, we hit the city, we hit the town, the hoes be all over us, blah blah blah. We value the short term over the long term. It's supposed to be the other way around. We need to sacrifice the short term feelings of partying and stuff like that. I'm telling you, partying at the age of 17 years old sucks. You can't drink, barely can smoke. Not saying like y'all should do that, but a lot of y'all been doing that shit. Shit, when I was in high school, I was 15, 16. Niggas was coming to school drunk and high. Okay, but it sucks. 17 years old, can't really do shit, but you trying to be grown. 18 years old, still can't do shit really, but you trying to be grown. The clubs and all that will always be there. You feel me? But like the best thing that I feel like a lot of us should focus on is yes, we live in the now and yes, we embrace the present. But if we value long term, like our long term self, like okay, after we hit past 35, you know what I'm saying? Are we gonna be living comfortably? Are we gonna be able to go out of town, travel, see other different women, whether or not we get married or not? You still want to travel the world, right? You still want to be treated like royalty, right? You still want to be a king, right? Well, that costs money. And it's not even so much about like saving money, but it's about creating ways of cash flow. That's the main thing. Just like you want your bread to match your life force energy. Because right now, if you've been practicing retention, you've been on the street for about 7 days plus, or 50 days plus, you have the magnetism within the body. You have the actual quote unquote currency flow, the spiritual flow throughout your body right now. You can make money so many ways. You can make friends so many ways because the art of communicating, you have that creative energy. So you know how to be creative with your words. You know how to get people's attention. You know how to get a female's attention. You know how to keep her attention. You know what I'm saying? Your body is going to be in one unison. I used to hate this the most, where I sometimes, like, my body would get, like, all of a sudden I just get horny. I'll be like, fuck it. Like, damn, bro, I want some pussy. Fuck, shit, crazy. And then it's like when I fail and I give in to that feeling, every time I go to find it, or whatever, the like my whole entire body wasn't in unison. So it's gonna be trash. It's gonna suck every single time. Like, I'm talking about as above, so below. If I'm not right in the mind, as far as like calm, cool, collected, everything is aligned, everything is just smoothly happening, versus, damn, bro, like, I'm in the lack. Damn, when is this gonna happen? I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to see if this chick hit me back. It's a totally different energy. It sucks. So why try to force that shit? And that shit turned me off completely. And that's why I say, you know what, bro? Fuck this shit. If I'm gonna go all the way, I mean, if I'm going to do something, I'm gonna go all the way every single time. And with that being said, bro, MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back here with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do. Maybe become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events, talk about my spiritual walk in. It's beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within, and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, you the GOAT. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Yo, I got my website. It's gonna be up this week. Gonna be exclusive content if you want to join. Also, the Patreon is gonna be up by tonight. So, like, a lot of the Patreon videos that I had before on the old one, they're gonna be on the new one. And of course, I got some new videos, exclusive videos, like I said. So y'all be on the lookout for that. If you resonate with this energy, if it's the first time you're watching my video, bro, shout out to you. I appreciate you. You know, and shout out to the MGT OGs. If you want to be the next donator, again, hit the link in the description. Drop a bag on the Cash App or the PayPal to support the team. And of course, I'm going to keep giving you this content. Here on YouTube, it's free content. Niggas ain't paying me. So I'm literally just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all nothing new. This is something that you already know. I'm just reminding you guys, okay? So, appreciate y'all. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.